Okay. All right, so let's put ourselves in 60123. Choose the county. Update. You're going to pick your policy, right? Whatever you want to do. Short-term medical value, view plans. What Medicare paper? Which one? Gotcha. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to add it to cart, right? And this is where you were at before, where you sent it to the prospect, right? Well, in this time, make sure you choose your effective date, the right effective date, and then you're just going to hit start broker assisted app, right? You're going to fill in their name. Okay, you're going to start asking the questions, right? You're filling in the stuff. Okay, what's your height and your weight? Okay, 5'7", 173, bam, bam. What's your address? 123 Main Street, Hanover Park, Illinois. Right. Continue. And then right here, it's going to ask you, right here, when you hit continue, it's going to pull from the USPS information, and it's going to say, this is what we found, this is what you put, what do you want to choose, right? I'm just making this thing up. I'm just going to say continue as entered, okay? But something else will show up there later, okay? Then you have to answer the medical questions. Here's where we're going to be on the phone, and we're going to say, okay, we have to answer a couple medical questions. Here it goes. Has any applicant been declined for insurance due to health reasons? And she's going to say no. Has any applicant lived in the 50 states of the USA or the District of Columbia for less than the past 12 months? This one is always a weird question. This basically says, have you been living here less than 12 months, right? So the answer is no. Are you or any family member an expectant mother or father in the process of adopting a child or undergoing infertility treatment? No. Within the last 5 years, has any applicant received medical, surgical consultation, advice, or treatment, including medication, for any of the following: blood disorders, liver disorders, kidney disorders, COPD or emphysema, diabetes, cancer, MS, heart or circulatory system disorders, excluding high blood pressure, because everybody has high blood pressure, Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, or alcohol or drug abuse or immune system disorders? No. Okay. Has any applicant had testing performed and has not received results or been advised by a medical professional to have treatment, testing, or surgery that has not been performed? No. Within the last 5 years, has any applicant received treatment, advice, medication, or surgical consultation for HIV infection from a doctor or other licensed clinical professional, or had a positive test for HIV infection performed by a doctor or other licensed clinical professional? No. Does any applicant now have hospital or medical expense insurance that will not terminate prior to the requested effective date? No? Okay, great. Then it's not an automatic decline, right? So here, we just want to make sure that we have the right, that everything here is correct, right? So we want to make sure that this is the plan that we were messing around with, short-term medical value select A, or whatever ones that you're talking about. You want to make sure that the deductibles, the co-insurance, and the out-of-pocket and the dates all match up to what you're trying to do, right? So if it doesn't, then go in here and mess around with it, right? I wanted this. I wanted this. I wanted this one. I wanted the start date to actually be 9/1 instead of that. And I didn't need it for 180 days. I need it till the end of December, or whatever. And then once you got everything squared away, then you got to hit save, right? And you make sure everything's all good, and then you're just going to hit continue. And then the billing information. You ask them, how are we going to make the premium payment? Are we doing EFT banking information or credit card, right? So we say whatever it is we want to do, that, right? And then we plug in the info, right? And then this is where we can't get to the next screen unless I had a client for you, But the next screen is pretty simple. It's just going to do a confirmation. Then you're going to move over to the next screen, and then there's going to be a couple boxes you need to check off. Like, I understand this application. I understand that we're enrolling into this this fact thing, this fact benefit that costs $4. Don't ask me what it is. I don't know what it is to this day. It's just something that they always charge us for. It might be like discounts to other services near us or something, you know. And then there's going to be a little button here that says click to sign, and then then they're going to click it. Okay, I take it back. Once you fill out this payment information, the next screen is going to say send it to your for them to sign. Okay, they're going to get an email. They're going to click on that link, and I think they just have to put in their name and birth date or something like that, and then they get into the policy, right? And then they're going to go through this policy. They're just going to double check everything, and they're going to get to this payment screen. They're going to input their payment information, or you already put it in there for them. And then the next screen they're going to see is just disclosures and everything like that. And then there's 3 little check boxes that you got to check off. And then there's a button that says click here to sign. They're going to click here to sign, and then they're just going to say submit. Click to submit, and then that's it. They're done. Okay. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Yeah, unless they're sitting in front of you, you know, this is the way you should do it. You know, if they're sitting in front of you, then you can use your own personal link to sign them up if they want to get on the computer and do everything. So I'll show you. So everybody can create these personal links, right? So right now, you have to log off of United Healthcare, because if you try to click on this link while you're logged in, it's not going to work. So you have to log everything out. Sometimes it's even a good idea to close out the tab. But a personal link that you create, this is the link that you can send your clients, and they can sign up themselves, and they can shop themselves, and you'll get credit for it. See what I'm saying? Okay. And there's a way to create this link, and I'll show you. So you go to United Healthcare, you sign in. You sign in, and then you click on this add quoting link to your website, right? And then the first thing that you do is you have to enter in your website address, okay? The best thing to do is to go to your website and just copy and paste the address in here, okay? You copy and paste it in here. Don't just try to type it out, because sometimes it doesn't work if you just try to type it out, okay? If you don't have a website, everybody has an HST website. I think it's this. Everybody that signs up with HST has their own personal website. So mine is cpolito@myhst.com. So if I use this, I paste it here. You see how I copy and pasted it, and it gave us the HTTP and all that jazz? If I would have typed it in, it wouldn't have worked, right? And then I can choose the plans I wanna add to this link, right? Okay, I'm gonna try short term. Where we at? Short term. I'm gonna hit submit, right? And I'm gonna agree to all this mess. What screen? I'm sorry. Oh. You can't see it right now? Okay. Well, I'm recording this so I can send it to you. I'll send it to everybody. Okay. So anyways, you put in the website, you click submit, and then you get this little URL that pops up in the side. And this is the URL that you want to save to your favorites. So you copy it, you sign off, and then you paste it, and then you want to save that to your favorites, and that's something that you can send your clients, and they can enroll themselves from there. So if you're sitting in front of, right next to your client, you can use this link just to make it easier on everybody. Okay. But if you're gonna sign somebody over the phone, and they're in a different state, you're not in front of them, you're going to have to send them that broker assisted app. Okay? It's not too complicated. It is what it is. Just like any other. Yeah. Yeah, but if somebody says, "Hey, how do I sign up? How do I pay for it?" Girl, call me and I'm going to do it for you, right? And then you're going to wait on the phone. Then you're going to wait on the phone until they sign the application, right? You're going to wait on the phone until they give you their confirmation number, their policy ID. Okay? That way you know they signed it. Okay? Okay, sounds good. Let me know if you get stuck. If you need me to be like a fly on the wall, I can be a fly on the wall too, okay? All right. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.